And here's Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. O'Neal against Powell. O'Neal kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Kaminsky sets the pick for Young. Powell with the steal. Pass to Jones. And Lewis has it in the corner. Jones against Young. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Kaminsky. The Hawks trail by 7. Young with the ball. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. To halt the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Reddish.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
The pass to Alexander Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young passes to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
He dishes it to Reddish. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Jones. Powell kicks to Jones. Lewis passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Jones. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Jones dishes to Lewis. Pass to Powell. He on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murphy can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Young. No points in the game yet for him. Takes the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that. And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
And so Powell nails both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
New Orleans leading by 9. Now here is Murphy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lewis gets the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here is Young. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Can't hit from the corner. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Lewis outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Murphy. Good on the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. John Collins is out there with Okongwu. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
So it's the Hawks now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Young. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
First one falls for him. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Atlanta with the ball, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Passes it to Collins. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Pulls up on the elbow. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 16. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Westbrook, it's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. So a moment now to see the story for Trae Young.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Ingram. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Hart driving inside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Williamson against Hunter. And there's the pass to Huerter. 6 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer.
That's Kevin Huerter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Westbrook. Hunter on the wing. Back to Huerter. O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. Going inside, and he gets it to go. Huerter's got his second basket of the night.
Pushing the action, not worried about who's in front of him. Kevin Huerter can deliver through contact.
Fans allow us to get free t-shirts. Let's see who the loudest. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
are making some changes. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Huerter. New Orleans also making some changes. Murphy's checked in. And it's Powell in for Hart. New Orleans leading by 13. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
5 to shoot. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. Got a hand on it. Hunter against Ingram. Hunter the pass to Reddish. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Johnson, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Johnson against Ingram. Williamson a screen on Johnson. Floats it up for Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
Young dishes to Johnson. Now here's Reddish. Guarded by Powell. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Earlier in the game they had a 19-point lead. Here's Williamson.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Johnson. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Young taking his time here. Reddish with the ball. Powell on him. Reddish's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Alexander Walker passes to Williamson. Ingram outside. Williamson with the screen for Ingram. Pass to Alexander Walker. The tray. Rebounded by the Hawks.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Now here's Kaminsky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the dish to Hunter. The floater. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. To the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Kaminsky up top. Guarded by Powell. Kaminsky kicks to Young. Back to Kaminsky. Shoots over Powell. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Inside, here's Williamson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williamson's got 8.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, for the Pelicans, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So for New Orleans right now, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Hart is out there with Russell Westbrook. He gets that one. Westbrook's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. Young against Westbrook. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Outside Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Herter doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins a screen on Westbrook, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Young outside. Clock at 6. Over Williamson.
His defensive instincts off the chain. Zion's able to read and react to his opponent.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Passes it to Ingram.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. He drains the quick shot. Young's got 7.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Hunter. New Orleans also making some changes. Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Russell Westbrook. On defense, Atlanta down by 15. New Orleans moving it around. Lewis outside. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. The shot, no good. The Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. O'Neal misses. New Orleans leading by 15. Lewis outside. Tries from 16. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Now, here is O'Neal. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Young against Lewis. Top of the key. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Young. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
He hits both from the stripe. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections. It can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
For the Hawks, Kaminsky, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Johnson in for John Collins. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. Here's Lewis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here he goes. There's the pass to Huerter. There's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Reddish. The Pelicans make their last shot. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Reddish. A shot off that time, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. pass to Herder. 5 on the clock. From deep. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pelicans leading by 13. Passes to Murphy. Johnson against Powell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Jalen Johnson.
What gritty determination. Love watching Norman Powell stay with his shot and get the call.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And he makes the first. And so Powell nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Herder. 5 points in the game. Now Reddish. In the corner. Herder with it. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Kicks it to Reddish. Johnson outside. The pass to Herder. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
It's Powell on the wing. He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. The Hawks trail by 15. Herder passes to Kaminsky. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, this is what they want from Herder. Be assertive and make plays.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
First free throw is good.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herder projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Jones, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Lewis. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Westbrook's got room. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Westbrook's got 7.
One of the league's most exciting scorers. Westbrook creates so many problems for the defense.
Make some noise. All right, ladies, coming to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancer.
making a switch here. Young's checked in. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You take a look at the Hawks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Kaminsky dishes to Reddish. The leaner. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson double team. Westbrook kicks to Murphy. In the corner, Powell with it. Shot clock at 6. Count that one. Powell's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Misses in close.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Westbrook. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans lead by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Backcourt guards are Young and Reddish. Collins is out there with O'Neal. And it's Okongwu into the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here is Young and the dunk by O'Neal.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Pass to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. Over Okongwu. And that one's good. Ingram.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Young passes to O'Neal. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Knocked loose. Passes it to Hart. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Young kicks to Reddish. Back to Young. Shoots. Drops one in from the wing.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Westbrook. Williamson in the post. Wide open look. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Hart. And the Pelicans miss again. Reddish dishes to O'Neal. The pass to Reddish. Screen by O'Neal. He kicks to Reddish. Outside Collins. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ingram against O'Neal. Here's Hart. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Collins, a screen on Westbrook.
Pelicans foul. Number 32.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. Lewis checked in for New Orleans. Here's Huerter. And here is Hunter. Driving the lane, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
Pass to Hart. To the left wing. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Collins. And he recovers it. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks trail by 15. Hunter with a screen on Lewis. Pass to Huerter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
On defense, New Orleans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Young kicks to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Williamson finds Hart. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Hunter against Ingram. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Off target from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That shot wide open. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Hawks passing it around. Ingram against Hunter. Ingram with the steal. Lewis attacking, uses both hands to slam it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. ATL Hawks Dancer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Herder passes to Young. Back to Herder. Dishes to Young. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Here's Lewis. After the made shot from John Collins. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Now, here is Young. Knocks it loose. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Young. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And finished off by Collins.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Williamson dishes to Ingram. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Hawks. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Young. Good time on the assist by Hunter.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Lewis with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Zion, you never let him back in the game tonight. How did you finish so strongly?
It's being consistent, not letting up after we get a big lead. Coach came and emphasized it at halftime, and then we just came out and stayed consistent.
Yeah, it was a wire-to-wire job tonight, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.